Fungi Wu was raised and trained in the heavenly city of Kunlun, and after the passing of Danny Rand, became the next immortal Iron Fist after battling against her friend Lin Li. Them, along with Colleen Wing, became the protectors of Kunlun and have been for 2 years. One night, however, Fungi gets a vision of a man in a purple mask bearing the symbol of the Iron Fist, bringing destruction and chaos to Kunlun. After the vision, Fungi, Lin Li, and Colleen Wing leave Kunlun in order to find the man from her vision and stop whatever he's planning. They travel to Tokyo, where they find a fighting club that is run by the man they're looking for, Steel Serpent. At first, Fungi plans to just kill Steel Serpent, but Colleen realizes that the most of the fighters here are trained, and if they kill Steel Serpent right now, the fighters will likely think they're assassins and try to kill them themselves. Lin asks what they do, and they decide to fight in the Fight Club and challenge Steel Serpent at the end and kill him in a fight by ritual combat. Colleen, Fungi, and Lin enroll in the Fight Club's tournament that says that the winner will battle Steel Serpent at the end, and the three of them are accepted. The three are given their first matches. Colleen battles a woman named Arrow, who has wind abilities. Fungi battles a woman named White Fox, and Lin battles a man known as Batroc the Leaper. Colleen uses her blade to send Arrow's wind back at her and wins her match, with Arrow respecting her. Lin gets confused by Batroc's sleeping abilities, but he wins in the end. Fungi battles White Fox, who is able to stand a match for Fungi, and forces her to use the Iron Fist to knock down White Fox, winning her match. White Fox becomes resentful and tries to say that Fungi cheated, but Steel Serpent appears and tells her that metahuman and mutant abilities are allowed, and Fungi did not break any rules. White Fox leaves furious, and Fungi, Colleen, and Lin move on to the next match. The next day, Colleen is put up against a man named Fat Cobra. Lin is set up against Aaron Davis, aka the Prowler, who traveled to Tokyo every year to train his abilities in case the world would ever need him to become the Prowler again. And Fungi puts up against a man who wears a daredevil-like costume known as Ikari. Colleen beats Fat Cobra with relative ease. Lin manages to beat Aaron by telling him what's at stake, and Davis forfeits. Fungi battles Ikari in her fight and realizes that Ikari plans to kill her. Fungi battle with Ikari is long and hard, but Fungi uses the Iron Fist once again and beats him. Fungi later tells Lin and Colleen about what happened, and Lin says that they may help once it's time to confront Steel Serpent. The next day, Colleen and Lin realize that they were put on opposite sides of the bracket and now must fight each other. Fungi is put up against the X-Men member Rebecca LeBeau, aka Gambit, who travels to Tokyo every now and then and is used to battle in the tournament. Colleen and Lin talk while fighting, and Lin says that Colleen is a better fighter, and Lin forfeits. Fungi battles Rebecca, and after a long fight, Fungi manages to beat Gambit, earning her respect. The next day, Fungi and Colleen are put up against each other, and Colleen immediately forfeits the match, giving Fungi the win. Steel Serpent jumps down and faces Fungi and brings out a device, and the two begin to fight. Their fight is ruthless, as Steel Serpent has no intention to let Fungi live. Steel Serpent uses the device, and it seems he's stealing the power of the Iron Fist from Fungi. But after he's fully done, it's revealed that the device is used to copy the Iron Fist's abilities, and is now on equal footing with Fungi. However, Lin suddenly tells everyone watching now is the time, and they all begin to battle Steel Serpent. Lin reveals that after their match, he talked with Prowler and convinced him to recruit their combatants that they fought to help battle Steel Serpent. Fat Cobra and Arrow use their abilities to stun Steel Serpent. Prowler, Lin, and Batroc attack him. Colleen, Gambit, and White Fox attack Steel Serpent and get the device away from him, and taking the copied Iron Fist away from him. And White Fox stops, looks at Fungi, and still calls her a cheater. Fungi steps to Steel Serpent and uses the Iron Fist to punch and kill him. Lin picks up the device Steel Serpent used and gains the copied abilities of the Iron Fist, becoming a second Iron Fist. Lin then tells Colleen and Fungi that he wants to stay in the outside world and explore it. Colleen then says that she wishes to do the same, and Fungi agrees to return to Kunlun alone. In the streets of Tokyo, Ikari, who didn't help take down Steel Serpent, gets picked up by the police and sent to a prison in America for multiple accounts of murder. Fangi returns to Kunlun, for she is now the immortal Iron Fist.